What's going on? Hey, if you're still getting scammed by Jay Morrison in 2023, then I just assume you don't have internet. Over the weekend, I was watching JT and Eli talk about possible resurgence of Jay Morrison as he goes on our favorite podcast here, Hardly Initiated, to discuss some very important details into why he was canceled, quote unquote, and blackballed out of the financial guru space.
These Wall Street trappers sat in my office while I was planning out the political party. They know. Everybody in the community know what I get into. Him 500 was at our corner class in 2016 in Bankhead. I can play you. We can edit into the video. I'll give you a testimonial from the corner class in 2016.
I've been to plenty of paid real estate courses, week trainings, 2-week trainings. I've never got the information that I've got as impactful as I did on this corner. It is free.
He knows. Earn your leisure. They're most requested. If you're really serious, you have Jay Morrison on your platform.
The number one person that everybody has been requesting for months now is
Most
Jay
requested.
Morrison.
Yeah, that's
sure.
a fact.
They know. So for everybody to try to box me out and not even have the decency as leaders, as men, right? This is a platform about men talking real shit. Real men do real things where I'm from. So if you're somebody that inspired me, or somebody that has contributed to our community, has shown a genuine effort to our community, but there's a question mark around you, how I'm built. If I call myself a leader, or influencer, or peer, or revolutionary, then I owe it to you to at least sit down with you and have the conversation.
For context, how scam likely this brother was, the NFLPA actually issued a warning about Jay Morrison years ago. And you know how crazy you got to be, or how much of a scammer you got to be for the NFLPA to step in so their players won't invest with you. They stepped in on the Tulsa fund. I guess they looked over it, had people look over it, and realized that, yeah, big dog, that was a scam. He's also known to invest with guys like Muhammad Wilkerson and Deshaun Jackson. He is online airing out EYL, Earn Your Leisure, him 500, 19 Keys, all these guys that he saying that they, Ian Dunlap, all these guys that he's saying that are blackballing him. They're not allowing him on their platform. And if I'm going to pause real quick and say that it sounds like pure jealousy, really what he's mad about is that these guys, even though I feel like they're scamming too, or they're running some type of play as well, that he's not in on it. And that's even dumber to me, that scammers are upset with scammers, especially him 500. We know him 500 is a scammer. He's gone to prison for scamming. He has these courses that basically he's telling you to lie on the application. And that's what he's telling you to do. But let's also be clear here. In this message, he is saying that he was boxed out because these guys just don't want to work with him anymore. They've thrown dirt on his name and all that stuff. And I'm going to be real with you. That's not why people don't want to fuck with you no more. You've messed with so many people's money, especially like families and friends.
Swaggy Swag, Jermaine Morrison, would do a close personal friend dirty like this. It was hard for me to believe. But then I read this. They didn't just say it in court, frivolously on some paperwork. They actually got a judgment. They sued him in court, apparently, and they won a judgment of $200,000 against Jermaine because apparently some judge found that he was guilty of basically selling a house that he was a 1/3 partner in, sold the house for less money than what the other partners told him to sell the house for. Then he kept all the money. There was some judge in New Jersey who looked at the evidence and said, yep, that's what happened. You owe Michael $200,000.
Outside of just like the NFL, you got the NFL's eye on you. You've lost some cases as well. It's not just Tony the Closer that put you away. Tony the Closer just happened to be the loudest one in the room. It was also the fact that you were willing to have a shouting match with Tony on his platforms, which really put you in a bad eye as well. But yeah, man, if you're still getting scammed by Jay Morrison, if you still think he's some financial guru or whatever the case may be, man, hey, man, the joke is on you. Okay? It is what it is, man. Let me get up out of here. Peace.